The absolute last thing that you need as a producer right now is more dopamine to make you feel like crap. So not only are we going to have a little detox right now with minimal editing, but I'm going to show you something to get you better as a producer. A few months back, I made a video linked down here on how to get Mike Dean's trifecta synth stack that he's used on Kanye records, Travis records. Now, what I did was used each plugin that was modeled after the hardware. Today, I'm going to show you how to make those sounds using just one plugin. I'm assuming in advance you have some knowledge of how synths work, so if you don't understand anything, look up the manual for the plugin I'm going to show you, paste it into ChatGPT, and just say, hey, I don't understand that. We're going to be using the Legend HZ plugin throughout all of this, and for the bass, all you want to do is have two oscillators. The lower one is set to 32, and is a square wave at dead center for the fine pitch, and a sawtooth wave an octave higher than oscillator 2. And the fine pitch is tuned a little bit up to give it a bit more character. There's a mod matrix on this plugin that's really useful. So for this pattern, all I did was just draw in a saw wave and essentially just give it a little bit of modulation for the pulse width here, just to make sure the phasing of the bass doesn't get out of whack and it sounds pretty consistent throughout. I also tuned the cutoff down just a little bit because we want this really to be a background instrument as much as possible. And this is how it sounds. Now, if we want to replicate the Juno 106, all you need to do is just have one oscillator on, sawtooth wave, very basic, set the cutoff to max for the filter, and turn up the resonance a little bit because you want it to act kind of like a high-pass filter. Turn up the drive to give it a bit of crunch. And for the chorus effect, you want to turn the rate way down just because you want to emulate that Juno chorus. That's going to sound like this. Now the hard part. Now to emulate the choir for the Korg Triton, all you need is two oscillators. You need a normal saw. We were using reverse saw before. Don't worry about it. And a triangle wave. You want to detune them slightly because what we're going to try to do is emulate the vibrato of a choir. Now in the effects panel, for the reverb, there's actually a vocoder in here. So what you do is turn the width to max, turn the wet to max, turn the color here, and set the time kind of low. And then all you need to really get the vibrato going is this chorus. Turn the rate up to the middle, turn the dry wet up to about 6, and you want to turn the spread up to make it sound a bit wider. That's gonna sound like this. Not perfect, but if you put some reverb on it after, it'll get you where you want to go. And then the final arrangement that I've made using these sounds is this. If you don't want to make the sounds from scratch, which I do get, and just want to plug and play, check the Drumify link in my bio. I just made the preset pack for this completely free, and I have a bunch of other stuff on there, so go ahead and check it out, and let me know what you might want to learn in the future for more videos. Take care.